What's happening, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another WoW MoP Classic Gold Farm video. And in this video, we're going to go over using Celestial Dungeons to make thousands of gold and exactly how we do it. So before we get started, if you like gold farming or just like being more efficient in the game in general, I put a link in the description below to this add-on. It's my favorite add-on. It works in every version of WoW, but if you're playing MoP Classic, this thing is incredible. I'm going to show it to you real quick. Not going to spend a lot of time on it because I want to go ahead and get to this gold farming technique. Again, there's a link in the description of the video below if you want to skip all my blah 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 about the add-on. Just hit that link. They do a better job explaining the add-on than I do. But I'm going to open it up real quick and just show you. First of all, let's start because this is a gold farming video. If you like gold farming, if you go into their profession guides, under all of like their gathering professions, there's farming guides for pretty much anything you'd want to farm in the game, and it will route you out to the best area to farm any material and give you literally a area or a map to follow. Say if it's mining, literally a route that you can follow that will run you over the mining nodes for that area. It just makes farming crafting material a lot faster. Aside from that, it's got all the leveling guides for all the expansions, the fastest questing paths. If you like leveling alts like I do, this is the best way to level alts through questing in the game. Dungeons and raid guides to give you helpful tips and tricks on those things. All the daily quest guides, including Pandaria, seasonal event guides, reputations, if you like to gather all the reputations, like I said before, leveling all the professions, the most streamlined way to level every profession, whether you want to go gather all the materials first and then sit and level up, or if you want to gather the materials as you level. Guides for battle pets, hunter pets, mounts, if you like collecting those things. The titles, you want to go out and collect all the titles. Tons of achievements. For MoP Classic, there's over 3,000 in-game guides in this add-on. And again, this add-on works for every version of WoW. For the retail version of WoW, it has approaching 10,000 in-game guides. So it's got a ton of stuff. Definitely worth checking out. Like I said, I just want to show it to you. Don't want to spend a lot of time on it. You can hit that link in the description below. Go to their website. Like I said, they do a better job than I do explaining how it works. So again, in this gold farming method, we're going to use Celestial Dungeons. It does require you having a max level enchanter to make most benefit of this gold farming technique. I'm going to run an hour of Celestial Dungeons, and then we're going to go over the technique and exactly how you do it and how much gold you can make doing. I do want to also show you that I have cleaned out my bags. I got rid of all my gold. I've got a total of 22 copper on this tune currently, and nothing in my bags but my hearth and my G's. That's all. All right, so I just finished 1 hour of Celestial Dungeon running, and to be quite honest with you, it was a pretty bad hour. I got 4 runs. 3 of the 4 groups were fairly bad groups. Melee, breaking wind bombs, people standing in shit. Just not the greatest group. But you could easily, if you're in a pre-made group or just decent groups, you could easily get 5 to 6 Celestials done in an hour. But I got 4, and let's take a look at how we did with those 4. Okay, so first of all, raw gold. Let me sell the trash that's in here. So raw gold, 281 gold total, right? But that's not the big goal we're talking about on these runs. So gear, I got a few blues and one uh, epic, which is a shock crystal right off the bat. If you've got an enchanter, these blues are going to give you about 50 gold a piece. So I got 5 of those. That's 250 gold added to the 281. So we're a little over 500 gold plus the shock crystal for this. We're going to say 1100 gold. right now looking at this, but we also have 54 stone fragments and 1800 justice points. And here's where the key is. So we're going to start off by going to the fragment vendor. And again, this is assuming that you've got all your celestial gear and or you don't care about celestial gear and you're just trying to farm gold. But we're going to run over here to the celestial vendor. And the first thing we want to look at is the offhand, like this shield, 15 fragments apiece, right? So I can get 3 of those right now. So I'm going to buy 3, right? So now that gives us 4 shock crystals, right? But we're not done. We're going to leave here and we're going to fly out to the Justice and Valor vendor. All right, so we are out at the Justice Quartermaster. We're going to open that up and we're going to go to the last page where you can turn justice 375 justice in for 250 honor. I have 1800, so 1500 justice is going to get me 1000 honor. I could actually get another one. We're going to stop with that. And then our next stop is going to be at the PvP vendors, and we'll see you over there. All right, so we are over at the PvP Honor Quartermaster, and if you don't know where that's at, it's right here at the gate of the setting sun, right on the ground, in between uh, the Veil and Dreadwaste. And we're going to open this up, and remember, we got 1000 honor for our justice points, and we're just going to buy any one of the 1000 honor offhands, which will also disenchant into a Shaw crystal. So now we're going to head over to the auction house real quick just to verify the current selling price of a Shaw crystal, and then we'll add up our total gold for the 1 hour. All right, so I was a little off. As you can see, Shaw crystals on my server are currently at right at 480 gold. So we're going to say 475 gold, and we have 5 of them. So if we do 5 times 475, that's 2,300 gold plus the 281 that we got in raw gold, and then about 250 in blues to disenchant. 2,900, so basically 3,000 gold for the hour. I also got 5 of the motes of harmony. Now, keep in mind that I also have still 9 more Auguststone fragments, so we're 6 away from getting another shock crystal, and then we could have picked up another 250 justice points. So if you get in good groups or pre-made groups, you can easily do 5 to 6,000 gold an hour using this method. Give it a shot. If you do it, let me know how it's working out for you. Until the next video, peace.